Hi guys! Today we're going to bake an amazing cake with M&Ms.
A cake? Susan, it's not that I'm complaining, but I thought we were talking about the captured in a moment thing.
We're still talking about that, Sammy. It's just that I thought, why spill out the whole pack of tasty sweets for nothing if we could successfully use them as the cake decor?
Ah, I see.
Besides, this way none of us will be cleaning up candies from the floor.
How wise is that? Guys, give us a thumbs up if you agree. And I'm totally ready to help you, my genius friend. Just tell me what to do.
Give me a second to sift all the dry ingredients and I'll give you an assignment.
Wow! Oh, it's like a snowfall! Wow! And now the snow has become brown. What's wrong?
It's cocoa powder, Sammy. We're adding it to the well-sieved mixture of flour, castor sugar, some baking powder, and a tiny bit of salt. Now we need to mix all of our dry ingredients very well. This will additionally enrich the whole mixture with the oxygen.
Then I assume the next ingredient is butter.
Very good, Sammy. Thanks, my sweet helper. Here we go.
With our experience in cake making, there is no recipe that I still don't know about. Guys, click around our channel for more videos about baking.
And in the meantime, we'll properly incorporate the butter.
If Sue is doing what I think she's doing, she's gonna need 4 eggs for the batter. Let's see, what do we have here? Ooh, the eggies! 1, 2, 3, and wait a second, where's one more?
Okay, we're done here. Let's put this aside for now.
Susie, look! Unfortunately, the 4th egg managed to escape and now is hiding somewhere.
Oh, really? Then what is this?
So you're a magician!
That's nothing, Sammy. Now you'll see some real magic. Are you ready?
Yes, Sue, of course!
Then look closely. Bibbidi bobbidi subscribity! Wow!
Wow, Sue, but wait, where did you get them? What?
Sammy, we still have some tricks left. Here are 4 room temperature eggs. Let's add to them this. Now the mixture looks a little bit different.
Sue, that was cool, but what was that?
It was 350 milliliters of buttermilk. It's very important to not stop whisking. Your hand actually might get tired after this stage.
That's unbelievable! She mastered a new magic trick without me! Oh, I'm gonna go preheat the oven!
While Sam is dealing with the oven, let's add some vanilla extract. And we'll whisk it all again. Yeah, that's right. And now it's time to combine the wet ingredients with the dry ones, like this. Let's use this buddy right now.
Sue, I turned on the oven without any tricks though. I still need some practice here.
Guys, you'll need kind of a baking pan. Now we'll just pour our perfectly mixed batter into it.
Meh! Sue, you just ruined my dream about bathing in a chocolate pool!
Oh, Sammy, I really admire your imagination. Guys, before you pour out the batter, grease your pan with baking spray. Or you can use parchment paper instead.
Now we're going to bake our sponge cake at 180 degrees Celsius for about 30 or 35 minutes.
But remember to not use the oven without the adult's supervision.
And don't you go anywhere, because we have something interesting to deal with in the meantime.
Okay guys, while our sponge cake's baking, we're gonna make a very delicious frosting. We'll add 250 grams of butter to 1 pack of softened cream cheese, like this. And beat up those two together very well.
Hey Susie, I came up with a song. Wanna hear it?
Sure, Sammy, why not?
Ahem. The whisks in the mixer go round and round. Susie is working safely and sound. I'm gonna give her a wonderful treat. Powdered sugar and cocoa neat. Alternate the stew with a bit of milk and you'll get the frosting that you need.
Whoa, Sammy, that's a cool way to remember a recipe. Do you agree, guys? Then give our rapping master a thumbs up. But you actually forgot about 2 tiny details: vanilla extract and a touch of salt.
You're right! These 2 babies will definitely reach the taste of the frosting!
Sammy, why don't you go check the oven? And I'll finish here.
With all that singing, I totally forgot about the sponge cake! I'm on my way, sweetie!
Oh, Sammy. Guys, here's a little secret for you. Carefully insert a wooden skewer into the sponge cake. If it comes out dry, your cake is ready. Phew, this one is done. Well, Sammy's not watching.
Susie, the sponge is ready!
Oh, just in time!
Ta-dum, 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 ta-dum.
Oh, stop it!
Oh, Sue, I'm just hungry.
Sammy, I know that you're dying to taste our cake, especially when the smell is so good.
Okay, Sue, I'll try to keep myself together.
Good, but let's speed up and remove the top. That's better.
Oh, Susan, hurry up! I can't wait any longer!
Sorry, Sammy. Let's make our cake a little bit taller. Awesome! Why isn't it working? What should I do? Oh well, I'll figure it out. Guys, do you have any ideas? We really need the third layer. Oh, Sammy, no!
I wasn't allowed to! I thought if the trick didn't work, then I could eat it!
Oh, Sammy. How should I fix this? Right! It's gonna be big.
What did you say? Right, it was all planned! But what was she talking about?
It won't be just a regular cake, guys. We'll be making a surprise cake. You'll see soon. Hop. Ta-da! Awesome!
See, you could have asked me! I proved I can deal with that!
No, Sammy, we'll need this piece. Look. Shake, shake, shake. Wow! So cool!
Wow, Susan! You're nailing it today!
Thanks, Sammy. And we're ready to start the cake assembling.
Don't forget to place a smear of frosting on the cake circle. It will prevent it from sliding.
I already did that, Sammy. I wouldn't miss this important part.
Finally, Sue! It's time for candies!
No, Sammy, it's frosting time, actually.
Well, I'll keep an eye on them then.
Now we'll need the spatula. And Sammy, please don't get too excited. I know what happens when you get the candies.
Sure, Sue, you can trust me.
All done, guys. Sammy, bring me the candies, please.
Yeah, sure, Sue. I'm on it. Oops. Uh-oh. Holy macaroons. What do we do?
Oh, Sammy. It's good that I saved another package.
Phew, Sue, you always save me. Yippee! Yay! Ow! Careful, Sue!
Whoops. Sorry, Sammy. Our second sponge cake also comes with an opening in the middle. We'll put some frosting again.
And the M&M's candies, of course. It's like a rainbow, but a chocolate one. Sue, it's my favorite kind of rainbow.
And the third sponge cake will act like a lid for our cake. Now we need to cover the whole cake with a thin layer of frosting.
Oh, Sue, that's gonna take forever.
We'll see about that, Sammy.
Oh, wow, Sue! That's what I call speed.
There we go. But guys, this is only one layer of frosting, which is called the crumb coat.
You need to let it set well in the refrigerator.
Yeah, but we don't have much time, so…
Sue, maybe that's enough.
Let's see. Yup, we're good.
Your new magic tricks are gonna give me a cold. Achoo!
Now we'll put one more layer of frosting and let it freeze again.
Great job, Sue! You're a real pastry chef.
Here's this handsome guy. Cool, right? We just need to decorate it.
Susan, can I try to do that?
Oh, sure, Sammy. I totally trust you.
Then here we go. Wow! Awesome!
Wow, it looks very cool, Sammy. But do you remember why we actually started all this? Ta-da! This is an empty package of candies attached to a wooden skewer. Now we'll insert the whole thing into the cake like this.
Sue, and how are you gonna… I got it!
Yes, Sammy, we'll cover this part with some frosting.
And finally, it's time for candies!
That's right. We'll just add more M&Ms on top.
More candies, Sue!
Is that enough, Sammy? Guys, let's have a closer look at our cake.
was thinking, why don't we make a perfect Sam cake? Hi, everyone.
Susie, that's the best idea. Tell me everything.
Well, this will be a combo of white cake and funfetti cake covered in tasty buttercream in the cutest shape of all. Yours.
Huh? Awesome! In case you need a reference, I will be right there.
No, mister.
Oh,
I actually want you to help me. Go and preheat the oven to 170 degrees Celsius.
I'm a real pro with it, guys, but you should never use the oven without adult supervision.
And while Sam's doing that, let's deal with the butter, guys. We need to mix it with sugar really well. Here we go. Now it's time for the egg whites. It's really important for them to be at room temperature. Actually, all of the ingredients had better be at room temperature. Otherwise, you could get a fallen cake.
Susan, the oven is ready as well as I am.
Oh, somebody dressed up. Well, we're almost done with the butter mixture.
Now
And
we need to combine it with our dry ingredients. Flour, a baking powder, and salt.
great memory, Sammy. But we'll do it gradually in 3 even parts.
And in between those, we'll be adding our liquids, milk, oil, and extracts. Susie, I've been thinking, even though this cake is called white, why don't we make it pink? That's the salmon cake after all, and I can hardly be called white.
You know, that actually is a great idea. We will use this batter for both types of our sponge cakes. This part is to be colored pink. Here we go. All we've left to do is to divide this batter into 2 parts. Poof.
I'm gonna go take everything to the oven.
But come back quickly, Sammy, because we're gonna deal with the sprinkles. Here we go. Carefully. Now we'll mix it really well so the sprinkles spread out evenly. The final step is to pour the batter into the mold. It looks awesome. Am I right, guys?
Did I miss everything?
No, Sammy. We're about to add some more sprinkles on the very top, like this.
Wow.
Now we're gonna bake all our future sponge cakes for 30 to 35 minutes and then cool them.
Stay tuned, guys. The best part is yet to come.
While our sponge cakes are cooling down, let's make the buttercream. Here we have 340 grams of softened butter. We're gonna whisk it really well till it has a nice fluffy consistency.
And here's the powdered sugar. I'd like to call it sweet snowflakes.
Sammy and his imagination. We need to combine these ingredients really well until we get a uniform structure. We'll just add 1 spoonful, followed by another. So yeah, it's kind of a slow and steady process.
Here's a quick tip for you from Chef Samuel. Sift your powdered sugar beforehand. This way, your buttercream will incorporate all the air and become really fluffy. By the way, guys, if you like cooking with us, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
Okay, now we'll add just a tiny bit of milk, a pinch of salt, and a few drops of vanilla extract to enrich the taste of the buttercream. But plain white is not exactly what we need. Let's color it this way. Check out this amazing look. Ooh, it smells so good.
So what now, Susie? Are we ready to assemble my cake?
Don't rush, Sammy. The preparation stage is very important in cooking. Besides, we want your cake to be really special.
Wow, Sue, is that a funfetti sponge cake?
Right you are. We need to trim it a bit to make it look even. We need to do the same with all our sponge cakes. This looks delicious.
Guys, Sue and I are gonna finish here. It will take just a second, so stay tuned. Hey, wait for me! I'm full.
Okay, guys, now we'll need a cardboard circle,
Wait, what?
like this one, which is cut out of the cake board. You see?
Susie, don't you think that you've messed up 2 crafts?
Well, actually, we'll be using quite an extraordinary prop today. Check this out. This is a piece of craft foam that you can buy in any craft store.
Is it edible?
Of course not, Sammy. This will serve as the base for our cake. But since it will be touching food, let's cover this piece with aluminum foil tape.
Let me deal with it, Sue. Now I'm really interested in what's gonna happen next.
Okay, in the meantime, guys, we'll start assembling our cake. We'll defo need this thing. We used some buttercream to make the cardboard piece stick to the sponge cake. And now we simply need to layer all of our sponge cakes with the buttercream. Here we go. Right on time.
Whoa!
Now please stand still. It's time to give our cake its shape.
Susie, are you sure you have a steady hand? I'm kinda worried.
Don't move, Sammy. It's almost done. Excellent.
Wow, holy cannoli! That looks more like a balloon.
Don't worry, Sammy. We haven't finished yet. We gotta cover our cake with a thin layer of buttercream all the way around. This is called crumb coating. And a couple more touches. Perfect.
Guys, we need to let this buttercream freeze properly, and I'm gonna use some magic!
Hold it.
What now?
Actually, we've still got plenty of stuff to do, and we'll need your freezing magic later. In the meantime, let's take our cake to the fridge.
Is this chocolate, Susie?
Nope. This is called isomalt, something like a candy. We're right in the process of making edible eyes for our cake. And now we can place our black pupils straight in the center of these eyes. Whoop.
How cool is that? Give us a thumbs up if you agree, everybody!
Here comes the really sparkly part of our cake gloss. We chose this color because Sammy's eyes are beautifully brown. Doesn't it look magical?
Let me help you, Susie, or we'll never finish today!
Sure, Sammy. Just let me finish with the white isomalt here. Great. Looks good. And now we can leave this thing aside to let it cool. And work with the fondant to make a nice base for our cake. We'll add just a little bit of this magical blue food coloring to make this fondant look spectacular.
Susan, help me!
Oh, well done, Sammy.
Thanks.
I'm gonna show you a little trick, guys. Here we go, and voila! Our cake board is ready now. We just have to cut a circle in the center.
I don't get it, Sue. We're working and working, but I still don't see the cake.
Give me a few more seconds. Now we can place this thingy right here.
Shiver me cheddars! Sue, you were right earlier. We are totally using strange tools for a cooking craft today.
Oh, by the way, Sammy, you remember our cake part? It would be nice if you brought it here.
I'm on it. Easy, there you go, Sue!
Terrific! Now, just to make sure that nothing's gonna fall apart, let's insert skewers all the way down to the cake board like this. And the last one.
Oh, wow.
What happened, Sammy?
Susie, I removed the ice from the mold and they're really sparkly. Check them out!
Wow, you're right, they look awesome. Let's finally cover the whole thing with pink fondant. Whoosh!
Wow, I'm so big! And pretty sure very tasty.
Sammy, check this out. Ta-da!
Wow, he looks just like me. But one thing's missing.
What is it?
Oh, I know! Here, they're too big for me anyway.
This is just what we need. Guys, the glasses look amazing and realistic. Do you agree? And one last touch. Whoosh! Look, guys, he is definitely happy.
Wow, Susie! I like his smile.
Sammy, he looks just like you. I bet he's a prankster too. Let's check him out once more.